Hey everybody, it's Nate with Sauce Ain't the Boss here again, and today is day number 297 of quitting alcohol. Walking helped me to quit alcohol and lose 50 pounds. That's the topic for today. I can't emphasize enough how walking and hiking has helped me tremendously to quit alcohol and to lose weight and keep the weight off. Number one, I kind of started getting into hiking and walking well before I quit drinking alcohol, and I knew that it was something that I enjoyed doing and that would help me to get through those times when I didn't know what to do with all that time on my hands after I quit drinking alcohol. That downtime you sometimes find yourself with that lures you back to the alcohol because you get bored and you don't know what to do with yourself with this time that you used to spend drinking, right? And so, fortunately, I had been doing quite a bit of walking and hiking prior to my decision to quit drinking. And immediately after I put down the drink, I continued to do that and expanded on that even more. And what it does is, number one, exercise can help you shake that funky, depressed state you might find yourself in when you first quit drinking alcohol. You know, your endorphins are all screwed up, your dopamine levels, and you're going through some physical, mental, withdrawals at that point. And just getting outside and getting some sunshine and walking, even if it's around your block, if you live in the city, or if you're fortunate enough to live close to some trails or in a rural area where it's nice to go walking. If you can do that, outside is even better. The fresh air, the sunshine, and just getting that blood pumping and starting to breathe that fresh air really just helps to, number one, pass the time that you would spend drinking, right? So I used to walk in the evenings when I would crave alcohol the most in the beginning, and that helped me out a lot. And, if you can't walk outside, maybe invest in a treadmill or a walking pad, or get a membership to a gym where, now you've got the time. You have to drive down to the gym and change your clothes and get on the treadmill. And, if you're having a really hard time with those evenings where you just, you don't want to go down to the bar anymore and you're going, what am I going to do with my time here? It's a great start because to walk and hike, because not only is it going to help your mental state, but you're going to start losing weight. Walking for me has been huge. I used to think that you had to run super fast and really give it your all, feel like you were going to die, on that treadmill or outdoor running to really get something done and lose some weight and burn some calories. And that's just not true. I still run occasionally. I enjoy doing that sometimes, but I walk and hike way more than I run these days. And, back in my early 20s, I used to run half marathons and that kind of thing. And I was pretty fast back then and stuff. But, again, it was back to my joints would be hurting. I'd be killing myself and, just trying to push it super hard. And I walk now at a 4.7, I guess that'd be mile per hour pace. Is that how that works on the treadmill? I'm trying to think. Basically, I can do a mile in 12 minutes, 40 seconds. So like today, I walked on the treadmill just because it was hot outside this morning. And I got 5 miles in just over an hour and I think it was 3 or 4 minutes or something like that. And, that burns a lot of calories, helps create that calorie deficit to lose weight, gets your blood pumping. It gives me time to think. It occupies maybe some of that downtime. And so I just wanted to share with you guys that, maybe that's something if you're trying to figure out what kind of hobby or what you can do, hiking and walking is fantastic. And there's lots of apps out there these days and online places to look for trails in your area. I like the All Trails app. So I would recommend downloading the All Trails app. You can put in your location and it'll tell you maybe trails in your area that you can hike and walk on that you had no idea existed. I used that a lot when I was in Hawaii looking for different trails, finding new trails here in Southern Oregon. And just, really getting out there and doing that on your weekends rather than going, oh, shoot, here's the weekend. It's the difficult time. How am I going to deal with, this Friday, Saturday, Sunday? plan some hiking trips. I think you'll find that it's really going to help you guys out. And I don't know that I could have done this and made this journey this far had I not been hiking and walking. And now, I walk probably and hike, an average of probably 7 miles a day. I didn't start out that way though. You start out whatever your level is. I started out way slower, less miles, and then just got faster and faster. And my kids make fun of me, the way I walk sometimes. My arms are swinging. I look like one of those old geezers that used to mall walk in the 80s. We used to make fun of when we were kids, right? You see these guys with these white New Balance shoes just going for it at the local mall back when we were kids. And so sometimes, that's my pace. So I'm just going for it, breaking a sweat and burning the calories. And I really enjoy it. And, like I say, I'm not at the mall doing it. But, hey, that's an option if it's raining out. You don't have a treadmill. No excuses as to why we can't do this thing when we've got all these abandoned malls around here nowadays, And but definitely trails and outdoors is my favorite. And typically, I'm not going to lie, I'm out there probably 6 days a week on trails doing at least a 6-7 mile hike, and up big steep hills, and just going for it. And I think that if you guys could implement that, you might not love it at first. You might be like, this sucks, I'm breathing hard, but hey, after a while, you really do start to love and enjoy it. I miss my days if something that comes up and I'm not able to do it, And so you're going to burn calories, you're going to increase your endorphins, you're going to take up that time where you would normally be drinking with something to do. And when you kind of get that physical release from being active, I found for me, I didn't want to, drink right afterwards. For me, it was like, I kind of got that stress release, that whatever was bothering me for the day during that 2 hour long walk, hike. You can make it as long or as short as you want. That option's up to you. But when I'd get done with it, a lot of the times that stress would fade away. I'd get time to center myself and, plan what I was going to do the next day and plan these videos. You've seen some of my earlier videos. I was doing a lot of them with the selfie stick hiking and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's it for today, guys. Just wanted to touch bases on that. Today was actually my wife and I's anniversary. We got married on May 19th and been married for 22 years today. So that was kind of cool. We went down and we don't eat out very often or go to restaurants, but there's a beautiful restaurant here on the Rogue River called River's Edge. And so we got some reservations for a table overlooking outside on the patio out there, overlooking the river. We had some seafood pasta. It was delicious, and just a real nice evening with the wife doing that. And so yeah, we started dating when we were sophomores in high school, and then got married at 22. So we've been together a lot longer than 22 years, but gosh, it's more like, what would that be? My wife would kill me if I didn't know. But, it's been a long time, almost 30 years maybe. I don't know, something like that. So anyway, guys, if you guys are enjoying these videos, please give them a like, subscribe to the channel if you can. And most importantly, remember, sauce ain't the boss. You are. You guys have a great day.